Yes, sir. Episode number 314 of Tommy Maroon Sports Show right here on WCTV. I think we're having a lot of fun, folks, aren't we? Yes, we are. We all look at the Cleveland Cavaliers. Yep, it's been a fun season for those good old Cavaliers, where they ended the season with a 52-30 record, not bad. 119.5 points per game, 48.2% field goal percentage, 36% from three-point land, 44.4 rebounds per game, 28.3 assists per game, 14 turnovers per game, 8.5 steals per game, and 5 blocks per game. We got to look at who led those Cavs in points per game. Well, that answer would be who else other than Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell, 27.9 points per game. Rebounds or assists per game was James Harden with 7.7. Evan Mobley led those Cavs with 9 rebounds per game. Jared Allen shot 63.8% from field goal land. As there's a good look at Max Strus. What did he do? He shot, 40.2% from three-point land. But the leader in 3 points for the Cavaliers was Jalen Tyson. 44.6, not too shabby. Go look at those final 2 games this year. The first one was a tough loss to the rough and tough Atlanta Hawks, who have really been rolling lately. James Harden, 20 points. No Donovan Mitchell in either of these games, by the way. Tyrese Proctor and Jalen Tyson have 15 points apiece. C.J. McCollum for those Hawks, 29. Dyson Daniels had triple-double. Wow. 13 points, 10 rebounds, 12 assists. Cavs were only winning in the beginning of the game, excuse me for butchering it. And the Cavs had 2 more blocks. Now we're looking at this game right here. Cavs against the Wizards at Rocket Arena, where the Cavs won 130-117. Tyrese Proctor, 22 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists. That's pretty darn impressive. Naquan Tomlin, 26 points, I think 4 threes. Jalen Tyson, 18 points, 3 threes. Jameer Watkins, 24 points. Bub Carrington and Sharif Cooper, 20 points each. Wizards were never winning at all during that basketball game, and the Cavs had 18 threes. Guess who also had 18 threes? The Washington Wizards. So the playoffs are finally here. Really, we're still in the play-in, but you got the gist. Postseason time. And the Cavs have the Raptors. And the Cavs have home court advantage for that series. And that series only more than likely unless Atlanta, Philadelphia, or either Charlotte or Orlando, depending on who wins, I believe, later tonight. No, tomorrow. And I just like to say, if you like John Michael and all his commentary with Mr. Cavalier, well, you're out of luck because there will be no local commentary for the playoffs. There will be a lot of it streaming services. You've got to be kidding me. Why streaming services? I don't know. I don't like it, my friends. But if I tap on it right here, Game 1 is on Prime. Game 2 is on Peacock. Game 3 is on Prime. Game 4 is on ESPN, so at least there is that. And we're not sure which networks or streaming services games 5, 6, and 7 will be on. Yep. Making it just as impossible to watch the playoffs without paying a good chunk of money. That's just the NBA for you, folks. I know, really frustrating, but you know what they say, it is what it is. Cleveland Guardians time. Yes, sir. Team batting stats. Woo! Excuse me, folks. 75 runs on 142 hits. 38 doubles. Sorry, Kurt. Find where it was. Also saw the Guardians mash 19 long balls, 70 RBIs, 69 walks. A week 229 average, but that's not bad this day and age, unfortunately. 697 OPS. Right there, you're looking at A home run by Angel Martinez. He's really good at his job. And we got to talk about the weekend series against Atlanta, which did not go that well. A 2-1 series loss where the Guardians won the second game but got destroyed in between that game. We saw Kyle Manzardo homer in Game 1 and Angel Martinez 2 RBIs in Game 1. Parker Messick 6.2 shutout in Game 2. And Jose Ramirez hit a home run in Game 2. And Stephen Kwan scored from first on a wild pitch in Game 2. And by the way, Jose Ramirez is now homered against every team minus the Guardians now because Jose Ramirez is just that good. Tanner Bybee, 8 runs, 11 hits in Game 3. That's not good. Rhys Hoskins had the only home run and only RBI for the Guardians in Game 3 on Sunday night. It was a disaster. Anyways, Guardians taking on the Cardinals, as you see right there. It started off pretty well. I mean, the Guardians won the first game. They were up 5-2 in the second game. And then everything came crashing down. Stephen Kwan, Daniel Schneemann, and Brian Rocchio, 2 RBIs each in Game 1. And you saw the Martinez home run. What you didn't see is that the next day, Jose Ramirez hit a home run. Because Jose Ramirez is just that good. And then we saw Kate Smith blow a save in Game 2. Again, Guardians were up 5-2 on St. Louis. And St. Louis found a way to come back. And Kwan had a double in Game 3, which was yesterday, and Bonet were 2 RBIs in Game 3. Let's look at stuff. Some of the Guardians are back home. Good to know, good to know. It will be on Cleveland Guardians TV, of course, which is what it's called. 4-game series against the Baltimore Orioles, and then 3-game series against the ice-cold Houston Astros. Houston 8-11, tied for last in the American League West. I know we still got a very long way to go, but still. Looking at everything right now, Dodgers are on fire. What else is new? Now, the Cleveland Guardians are 10-9, not bad. Not bad at all, and 1 game back of the Minnesota Twins for that American League Central. Twins aren't really that good. I think they'll eventually pass Minnesota. But be on the lookout for Detroit. 5-game winning streak. They start off 4-9, and now they are really starting to get hot. They are, 9-9 on the season. And they've really been doing their job. But looking at it, of course, they got the best pitcher, arguably the best pitcher in the game in Tarek Skubal. Skubal is a tough man to get on base against. ERA is at 2.22. He's one of the best in the business, the left-hander. And he's been doing a good job minus that game against Minnesota. So if you take away that game against Minnesota, Skubal is just lights out. And he is lights out to begin with. It'll be a chore to go up against him when the Guardians get to see him. Hopefully the Guardians have what it takes. Let's look at the stats now. Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez is waiting for some history, folks, because he is just that good. As you know, he's second all-time in home runs, 288 home runs, 295 stolen bases. I'm just saying, the dude's going to reach 300. One of the few players in Major League history to do that. He is second all-time in stolen bases. He is second all-time in RBIs. His average is nowhere near the top, unfortunately. He's 33rd with a 279 average, nothing to scoff at. He's 7th all-time in hits. Just got off Jose Ramirez, by the way. 3rd all-time in doubles. And what in triples? He is 24th all-time. He's tied with Grace Sizemore, my childhood idol. And he is 9th all-time in walks. He's close to passing Andre Thornton and Larry Doby. So there is that. You know what there also is? There's also the fact that high school football is technically almost here. I mean, we got high school baseball we're talking about. We got to talk about high school baseball. I mean, the Hornets doing a good job. Wadsworth did a good job. It was a 0-0 tie when our two schools squared off against each other. Now, Highland, we got Aurora today. We're number 83 in the state of Ohio, number 12 in Division 2 in the state of Ohio. Not too shabby. 4-1-1 on the season. Hopefully we can get something stirring. Our only loss was a no-hitter by a BW commit, Chase Clifford, so kudos to him. Looking at everything, we got ourselves quite the schedule. Quite the schedule indeed. We're playing Padua Franciscan. They're a good team historically. They are 7-0 on the season. Got Medina. They're 6-1 on the season. Saturday's North Royalton. They're 5-3 on the campaign. But how many days until August 21st? Let me check. 127. Thought it was 100. No, you're wrong. Time for thanking you folks for watching. Have a good one.
Watching WCTV, Wadsworth Community Television.